Yo, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another midweek market update. I'll give you guys an update on the dollar index as well as the indices and gold. Now, we had some positive data for the PMI that came through today, obviously boosting the index a bit. However, I do still expect a correction, a short-term correction before a continuation to the upside. But before we get there, I just want to go through some of the questions that we have received. The first one, I think there's going to be a lot of questions, so I'm going to try and go through all of them. Gold, our favorites, thank you. S1 is saying thanks for the update. I think you need to analyze. I did analyze GU in that breakdown there. Carlton is saying if I have a 10,000 account and I risk 1% per trade, I'm going to risk 100. How do I know? I risk 1% every time, and what lot size will be perfect. So there's a thing called a risk calculator. You can find one just by doing a Google search, and there you'll basically put in the information. There's a video that I did on that. It's called it's got to do with risk, ultimate risk management. You can go through that. There you'll basically see exactly how you need to calculate your risk to get that 1% that you are looking for. Professor Bag is saying here earlier, would you mind making a review on the funded trading plus, if it's legit, even for SA traders? Something that I can definitely look at. However, I would suggest that you go look at, I always advise people, if you want to look at whether a prop firm is legit or not, it's always good to look at what other people are talking about them. So the best thing to do is to go and visit their Discord and see if people are complaining about the payouts. Anant is saying how to contact you. The easiest way to contact me is to go to my about page, and you'll see view email, and there's basically the email address that I use. And then what do we have here? We've got Brandon Lowe saying hi, I'm new here. Is the membership still active? No, the last one is no longer active. If you've paid for it, you will get a refund from YouTube. Hamim is saying that's wild coming from my forex funds. I understood them to be one of the most reliable in the business. Can we even trust any prop firms? You must understand that a lot of prop firms out there, they use third-party brokers. A prop firm as a standalone is just a company, and then they use third-party brokers. Now, just because my forex funds did what they did, but that's because they've had their broker in-house. A lot of prop firms, they have an external broker that they use. The best thing to do is always to find out, to go into the prop firm's Discord, ask them which broker it is that they use on their platform, and then go see if that broker is regulated. You can even go and read reviews about that certain broker if there was any problems that they had in the first place. Professor is saying Slipdell was crazy, then bought a Bugatti. I think that is what people are doing nowadays. Aurelia is saying, are you referring to, yeah, that video that Rydell made? Pascal Peters is saying, I'm not sure, but are you referring to JP Markets? If you've watched the video that Rydell made, you would know exactly. You're not a trader, you're a simulator. Exactly. That's very well put. Anat is saying, how can I contact you? How can I contact you? You can just contact me through that. Mr. Olio, hope you're well. I really would like to get in contact with you via WhatsApp. Would appreciate it. Would be nice. Please thanks Courtney. You can just send me an email, and then we can have a discussion there. The information, like I said, is here. So if you got a job there for me, if anyone got a job in the field of work that I do, please don't make me do affiliate links. Hi, do you charge for your strategy? Can you do a full video? I'm busy putting something together that I'm gonna start next month. I'm just not doing anything at the moment. Mr. Hubert is saying, hello sir, can you please have a look at the German 30? No problem. What are your views on funded next? I haven't looked at them, but I can look at them for you. In the meantime, while you're waiting for me to look at them, I would suggest you just go through their Discord and see what people are saying. Go on their website, see what broker they use, and see if that broker is regulated. I'll also have a look on my side. So guys, without any further ado, let's jump straight into the information. So firstly, we know that the ISM purchases services a PMI that came through the Purchasing Managers Index. Now the index, I do still believe that the index is due for a U-turn, basically based off where it is now. Right, I do expect the market to make a slight pullback. The long-term outlook for the index is to obviously go and hit this level over there. But before we get there, I do expect the market to pull back. The market had just broken above a very important structural level. This level over here acted as a level of resistance, and the market also printed what's known as an impulse, a correction. So an impulse, so we obviously expect a correction, and I will stand by this analysis. It's very important that you obviously wait for the market to provide to you, a set of rules. And the best thing to do is always to go onto a lower time frame. Don't go on the daily, maybe go on the 1 hour, 2 hour, and look for the market momentum to sift bearish, and then from there you can obviously get into this market here as well. Next up, we've got the NASDAQ 100. The NASDAQ also broke above this very important structure that I have spoken about the last time. The market broke above the structure, also printed a massive impulse. After an impulse, you expect a correction, and if we take the Fibonacci from the low to the high, I do expect the market to continue more lower till there, and then from there we can definitely expect the market to continue higher over there as well. So still bearish on the NASDAQ for the long term. Next up, we've got the Dow Jones, the SNP500 also got similar price action over here. You can see the market also broken above this very strong level of resistance. It's back to test it as support, but as you know, the market also always does that liquidity grabs over there. So I do expect this market to dip slightly lower and then continue higher to go and fill in this gap that you can see that the market had opened with but never went to go and fill. Next up, we've got the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones has gone exactly as anticipated. I guess for us, the best thing for us to do now is to obviously again wait for this market to start sifting, because I do expect this market to continue higher here as well. The best thing to do, like I always say, is to be reactive and not predictive. You must always learn to adapt as the market moves. If you do get a clear daily break above below this level, then you can expect the market momentum to sift, which is why I always advise people to wait for the daily to close. If we do get a daily close above this level, then by all means you can just wait for market momentum to sift. Next up, we've got German 30. This market had just completed what's known as a W formation to the neckline. Now after a W formation to the neckline, you obviously expect a continuation to the upside. The market had just completed this W formation, as I've said in the breakdown on Sunday. I would wait for this market to go slightly higher, close above this level, and then I would definitely, I know most of you won't, but there's a long move to the upside expected. But again, wait for this candle to close above the structure, then you're more than happy to apply the rules of the strategy that you trade. Next up, we've got gold over here. Gold also just hit this level that we anticipated. Also, if you take the Fibonacci from the low to the high, the market is currently testing the 78.6, which is the last Fibonacci level. I would basically not give my idea on this as yet. I would say wait. If you do get a rejection of this level today and the market does close above this, then by all means we can expect this move higher. If the gold does close below that, then we're definitely going to see the price go slightly lower. Guys, that is it from my side. If you have any questions, please drop them down in the comment section below. If you want to know anything, please use the email that I've indicated to you guys now. That is all from my side. Thank you for your time, and as always, cheers for years.